Well, this is a surprise promotion for the Pakistani Army Chief, General Asim Munir. The Pakistani cabinet approved it with the consent of the president, supposedly for his role in the most recent military conflict with India. Now, in Pakistan's history, it is only the second time an army general has been bestowed upon with such a prestigious rank. The last time it happened was when a military dictator, General Ayub Khan, effectively promoted himself to the highest rank, in part to consolidate his grip on the military and, in effect, the country. A statement from the Prime Minister's office after the cabinet meeting mentions his exemplary courage, outstanding military leadership in defending the country against Indian attacks. It is true that there is indeed an overwhelming sense in Pakistan about the way the military, especially the Air Force, proved itself as a force to reckon with during the current conflict. Perhaps that's why the cabinet has also unanimously decided to continue the services of the Air Chief beyond his current retirement date. Now, why is this significant, or why does it matter? Well, because it's widely accepted in Pakistan that while it is meant to be a constitutional democracy, real power rests in the hands of the army chief. Every civilian government knows that they cannot come to power or stay in power unless they have the army chief and his powerful institution on their side. There's a long, sad history that each time an elected prime minister fell out of favor with the most powerful man in the country, they lost power. Governments were dismissed, leaders were jailed or exiled, and in one case, a prime minister was hanged at the behest of the army leadership. The current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his government knows this all too well. They are determined to keep the army chief happy. They and their allies, the PPP, appear eager, even desperate to do anything to keep the army chief on their side. Now, critics in Pakistan see this as a dangerous capitulation, even surrender of civilian space. Others, who are perhaps more optimistic, see it as a bitter pill to swallow, as it just may bring Pakistan the much needed political instability and a working arrangement between a compliant civilian government and a powerful army. Now, what does it mean for General Asim Munir? Well, remember that until recently, he was the most hated figure by the opposition PTI party. Its jailed leader, the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, holds General Asim Munir responsible for keeping him in jail and rigging the last year's election to deny the PTI an election victory. The animosity between the two is mutual and it runs deep. The PTI party and their social media trolls have consistently attacked and ridiculed the army chief. But I feel that the performance of the armed forces in recent hostilities with India have changed the mood in the country. And it seems that the government and the army are trying to capitalize on it by rehabilitating the honor of the army chief and the armed forces. In doing so, they are hoping to make their own alliance and power sharing arrangement stronger against internal political adversaries. We know that the first Field Marshal in Pakistan ruled the country for a long time. He was eventually forced to relinquish power and left in disgrace. It's a bit too early to say whether the new Field Marshal will set a different precedent